He's Tim.
And he's Sam.
And this is Cinematators.
That's right. And tonight we're doing 4 of our favorite scenes from, I'm just going to say it, my favorite Christopher Nolan Batman movie. And I would say the best Christopher Nolan Batman movie. Sam, what is it?
I would agree with you. It's Batman Begins.
Yes, it is. Batman goes, drugs, swear to me. In this scene that we're going to see, it's when Rachel sees Bruce finally in person, face to face. And obviously Bruce is with the 2 European ladies who force him pretty much to buy a hotel. And I think Christian Bale's acting in this, because he shifts from, like you're just saying, Sam, he shifts from the new mask of Bruce Wayne, the
socialite.
Yes, I'm gonna try to say it.
Okay,
we'll see what happens. He switches from his new mask as Bruce Wayne, the socialite, to Bruce Wayne, the kid, the person who he knows he can be himself with. And then he still has to hold back the fact that he is doing something positive, but I can't quite tell you this. But everything you're saying is hurting, and I wish I could tell you, but I can't. And I gotta keep this persona. And then the 2 girls say stuff in the back, and you can just tell he's like, "Shut the fuck up, man!" You know, like, "Shut up, shut up." Like, you guys have the worst. Like, I feel like if they would have went longer, he would have walked back. You guys have the worst timing. Yeah, and I just love it. It's just I love when great actors get to act.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great acting moment, and I feel in this movie, in Batman Begins, this is one of my favorite scenes because you get to see Christian Bale go from ha 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 to hey, way better than I just did.
Yeah,
let's watch.
And it's not the way he says things, not the way he delivers lines or the lines that he delivers. It's the look and the things he doesn't say, which process, and you're like, oh, I can see what he's thinking right there, just by the look in his eyes and his face, and then the way he delivers his line, you could tell, okay, the hesitation at this point, the directness of this point. It's amazing how a good actor can act with less dialogue than others.
Rachel's walking by, and then he's just like, "Hey, go! Hey, he got caught. He got caught for the one person he
gone a long time.
Definitely didn't want to run into."
You just see him shift from the man he was trying to present himself as, this persona of being the playboy socialite.
Look at his face. Shut up. Shut up.
The worst timing. This is how I like Batman to be portrayed. Ninja-like. He doesn't need to be completely bulletproof because he doesn't need to rely on that. It's kind of a backup in case he does get shot, but he's not going to be shot because he's not going to be there when they come at him. He's very stealthy, and that's what I love about Batman. Using his skills to take out the lights, help him be part of the shadows.
He's going for the lights. Although this has become a horror movie now.
The things he uses is his ninja-like skill, his stealth, and his fear.
Where are you?
Here.
That's awesome. I love that in the midst of all the chaos, he just takes all those guys out and then back into the shadows. Now, where is he?
I like that he's on top of the car right now because the car shakes.
I'm Batman.
I agree with you, Sam. I think that style of Batman was awesome. I think that him going for the lights, causing the fear, misdirection. Where is he coming from? Where is he going? Hitting this. Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where does it come from? Batman, yo. You know, this whole in the shadows, fear. I'm going to scare you before we even fight. So when you do you do fight me or do see me, you've already lost.
You're already jumping. You're already ready to screw up with your own fighting.
Yeah, you're not paying attention. You believe there's a monster in the darkness.
Yeah,
and I was born in the darkness. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite aspects of Batman. The fact that he's like so ninja-like and so uses the fear. That's one of his key components. That's why he dresses like a bat. The intimidation factor of the instilling fear in them, and when they get fear and confusion, they're not going to be fighting as well. They're going to be easier to pick off. Criminals are a cowardly lot.
There you go. Make sure I cut that so it'll come after us.
What?
What? So this is another great Batman scene. I think. I'm gonna talk to this dude, and he's gonna talk to me.
Where were the other drugs going?
Hey, I can understand him, and it's scary.
Swear to me.
How do you not poop your pants? I poop my pants.
They went to some guy for
Look
a
at
couple
that.
of days
Just a mean
before they
mugger.
went to the.
Why? Something hidden. What?
It was in the Narrows. Cops only go there when they're in force.
Do I look like a cop?
Then,
The-
and he's gone.
he does his thing where he just intimidates people to get the information, and it's not like he threatens to kill them. He makes them think they might die.
He makes them
What?
all the time.
Yeah.
He didn't even. He literally didn't even touch him.
Yeah.
Oh no, he did touch him.
Well,
He grabbed
to
his
pull
head.
him in.
No, he grabbed his hair and pulled him in. Yeah. But I love that. Swear to me. Like, I love that line. I used to repeat that line so much after this movie. That and like, I'd repeat the, who Crane? Who are you working for? Just that face and like how the lips still look like they're like oozing out of him.
Mhm.
Ra's al Ghul is dead. Who are you working for? Ash Crane isn't in right now. He's just tripping.
I love the fact that Ra's al Ghul is saying "we" when he's talking about the League of Shadows. For me, I could think, "Oh, that's because he has the Lazarus Pits. He's been around that long."
We sacked Rome. We returned to restore the balance. We have infiltrated.
But the fact that the dialogue reads that we did this, we sacked Rome, for me, it's like you could read that one of two ways. You can either think, oh, he's talking about the League of Shadows in the proper we, or he could mean we, meaning I, myself, and the League of Shadows. With the Lazarus Pits, which they don't say don't exist, I can think, oh, they do. I can be like, okay, you stayed comic accurate with Ra's al Ghul. Other people might say, oh, no, it's supposed to be more realistic, so he only lives like a normal lifetime. Fair enough. I like the fact that he left that door open so that someone who wanted to read it like a comic book could read that like a comic book.
All right, Sam, that was Batman Begins. What are we thinking?
I'm thinking it's my favorite live action Batman movie.
I'm thinking it's my favorite Christopher Nolan movie. Batman movie. Ooh, maybe even the movie. I didn't think about that. Keep going, Sam.
I love this movie. It was so well written, so well acted, so well cast. Everything about it just came together, just so cohesive, and it's just an amazing movie, and I love it. And I realized how much I love it by rewatching it for this.
That's what I was gonna say. That was the first takeaway I had rewatching this movie was I didn't realize how much I enjoyed this movie. I haven't seen this movie in a while, and I forgot how good this movie is.
Yeah.
It has great writing, great storytelling, great cinematography, amazing music. I mean, it set up that Batman wing flap for every time you heard that, you know, Batman's right around the corner. Yeah. It set up this great relationship between him and his father, which we've never really seen before. And Gordon finally was a character in the movies, unlike the Tim Burton movies. And it just did a great job having such a philosophical, right? That's the right word? That's how you pronounce that?
Philosophical?
Yeah, okay. It just sounded weird at the end. Question. A debate, I should say. A debate in this movie about what do you do when a city has run its course. And I just love that it had such a deeper meaning and deeper underlining tones than just a Batman movie, instead of just, or a superhero movie, I should say. Just in a superhero, we're gonna dress up in a cape and go and fight crime. You know, there's layers to this storytelling, in the corruption of Gotham and how much people can get away with stuff. And I really enjoyed Gotham itself as a character. It just breathed Gotham to me in this one. I feel like in the sequels, it got so far away, became so shiny and nice and glass everywhere. When God, in this is so industrial, and people are like, "Oh, well, that's just the Narrows." No, you see way more in this than just the Narrows.
Yeah,
and I felt like they just went away from it, and I didn't. That took me out of the other ones, to be quite honest. It just didn't feel like what they set up. They set up so many great things, and then in the later sequels, they just took them all away, like they weren't even there.
Yeah, it's like they killed the character of Gotham. Gotham went from being the gritty brownstones of New York to being the tall glass and steel construction of Chicago.
Yeah. Which is funny because I've never been to Chicago, but one person told me after they saw when they came out theatrically, they're like, all I saw was Chicago. Like, it's all it is.
Yeah.
And like, I know exactly where it was filmed. And you're like, oh, what? That kind of sucks. When it's not supposed to be that, you know? And in this, I don't know, to my left, I kind of have like the drawbridge coming down and just wires everywhere, just so cold, and it's just overcast, and it's always rainy, and it's never cheery. You know, if you live in Gotham, you're a hard person. You don't live there unless you're a hard person, and that's why I really like this movie. The setting, they did such a great job on that. The art direction and all that. It's just there's so many things about this movie, so many departments of this production that should have just won all the awards.
Yeah.
When this came out. So I don't know. That's why I love it. And it's a really good Batman movie. And I remember I saw this shirt. This was like one of the first Batman shirts I saw, and I was like, I need to have that one right now. And I bought it. I had to get it right now. I think it was in New York City, actually. So it was kind of funny. That's all I have.
For Cinematators, he was Tim.
And he's Sam.
And please like, share, and subscribe.
That's right. And please hit the notification bell so you get notified every time a new episode of Cinematators comes out. And please leave a comment. Let us know what were some of your favorite scenes in Batman Begins. Let us know what we got right, what we got wrong, and let's discuss. Sure, let's discuss. And if you would like to be a Patreon, please check out our Patreon page, which is in the description below.
We love all you. Keep on dancing. All right. I forgot to speak.
This is the first time ever in your life you forgot to speak.
I know, right? Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay, for Cinematators.